there! Welcome back to Wepner Farms Productions. We got the old dump truck here and just checking some fluids quick. It's dark, but she's right on the line. Should probably use a half-gallon oil, honestly. Gotta take it down by the shed anyways. Oh, look at that. A bolt. Interesting. Better keep it there, otherwise it might not run right. So yeah, anyways, today we're getting back in the dump. Much better. We're back in the dump truck. She's a unit. Definitely gets the job done if nothing else. Gotta roll these windows down because it is another warm one. And we're on a mission to go pick up the caterpillar, which is back at that field we tiled. And I gotta bring it back here to level off a hillside over here that washed out so that we can get it planted with some fall cover crops. Last time I drove this, it was having some slight transmission issues. It was real slow on the shifting. So we're gonna have to go down here in the transmission and I think give her a little fluid. Actually, we got her in neutral right now. Yep, I think she could use just a hair. So we're gonna pull this down by the shed, give her a little engine oil, give her a little transmission fluid, and I think she'll be running like a top again. She just needs a little tune-up. Just a little tune-up. And she'll be good to go. It's pretty neat. Kind of put that back together. So it'll get smoked out in here. And we'll see you down by the shed. Alright, we got a half-gallon of engine oil in. Now we're gonna go work on the transmission. Okay, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if there's a better spot to be putting this oil in. I do know that the dipstick has to go down into the transmission to read oil. So that's where it's going, in the dipstick hole. Just gotta find a spot for that. Alright, let's give her a whirl. Nothing like a fresh tune-up. She's shifting like she's fresh transmission. Just put her in, purring like a kitten. You hear that? That was smooth. She just right into the next, just rolling right through them. It's like a brand new machine, I'll tell you what. That's what a little bit of a tune-up will do for you. Remember, if she's shifting hard, you might just need a little bit of transmission fluid. So we're headed to the field. Gonna go level off some dirt there first, then we'll be headed back to the farm with the cat. Boy, has a lot changed around here. You guys are probably not familiar with this stuff, but I got this brush all cleaned up here, so we got good visibility around the corner here of oncoming traffic. And then this is the driveway into this back field. This was all grown up in brush and just didn't look very good. And then of course we got this ditch over here that got cleaned out. So this will help all the water drain a lot more as well. I wish this culvert was a little lower so that this ditch would truly empty out, because this must have been how it always was, but the water's probably like 2 feet deep here and it just doesn't drain out because the culvert's too high. But that's not really a big deal. So yeah, let's go check out this tile line. So here's the ditch water. This runs over the culvert and then it runs through all these rocks and then it runs down to this creek. And here is our tile line that we just put in. It's running pretty steady. We did this about a week ago. It's got good water flow. Piled some rocks up around it so that it just kind of holds it in there nicely. really pretty sound. Little creek that goes through here. And there's obviously the tile going through there. And then some muck I pushed up in here. It's a little wet here yet. So I'm gonna try to see if I can level off some of this. So along with getting this field tiled every 30 feet, we also went around the perimeter of it and just got all this brush cleaned up on the edges of the field so that there's not a bunch of overhang branches coming out. This stuff is an invasive species. It's called buckthorn. There's a lot of it around here and it's bad. It's just like a little brush that grows up and it's intruding. It's pretty nasty stuff. Look at all these June bugs. Whatever they're called. I think those are called June bugs. There's a lot of them. I don't like them. They're scary. Holy mackerel. They took this thing over. Hope you guys don't bite. Jeez Louise. They're all over the place. Get out of here. We're gonna get this thing away from the woods. Get going on this. There we go. We're gonna try to level off that dirt along there. That's all ditch dirt that I pulled out. Just kind of smooth it out a little bit and then it'll have to get worked up from there out. But it's got some pretty big clumps in it and it was kind of really muddy when I first initially leveled it off. I'm gonna try to get a little better and then we're gonna dip out of here. Okay, so over here, this is another part of the ditch obviously, but right here, we call this a lift station. It's really just a pipe thrown into the ground, and then down in the ground is where our 6-inch main runs into this, and then all these tile lines over here run into this, and then we actually use a head pressure from that tile to be able to actually lift it up and come out, and there's just a hole here that it runs out of. But right now, obviously this tile is not running because there's not enough pressure to get it out. You can see the water down there, and it was running when we first did it, but it must have dried this out enough over here that it's not running anymore. But this ended up being too low here in order to tile into our main over there. So we just made a secondary short main here to catch all this low area here. And then that section over there was already tiled previously. So yeah, making my first pass across here, just running at an angle, just kind of throwing the dirt over, and then we're gonna just work into this monstrosity over here. So hopefully it all goes good and we get this done quick. Alright, as you probably saw, that was absolutely miserable. Did not work super good. I got majority of the big clumps kind of broke up some more. So I think it's just going to be a matter of getting the disc over here and just working it back and forth until it's smooth, because you try to push those big clumps around with the cat and then you're just pushing more clumps and making the clump bigger. So I just kind of smacked them down and pushed them around a little bit to try to flatten them out a little, but it's not pretty out there. So we're gonna get this cat loaded up and then bring it home. June bugs are invading my truck. Get them away. I don't like them. They're scary looking. Oh goodness. I'm getting out of here. Alright guys, we've made it to the scene of where the work needs to be done. You guys watched a previous video of filling in that bunker wall. This is a hillside that I took out up there to get the dirt to fill that in. And this is where we actually took out majority of the hill back when we went to get that fill for the bunker, or not the bunker, but those calf barns. And we kind of ran into a problem here. This is all washing out. Right here we got some pretty gnarly gullies. They're pretty deep, about 2 feet deeper, maybe a little more. Almost up to my knees. Kind of ridiculous. So I'm gonna take the cat and I'm gonna kind of just pull dirt from all the way around and just kind of get this filled in. I think part of it has to do with washing out, part of it has to do with just sinking in. So we're gonna take the cat, get this all kind of smoothened out so we can get cover crop on here and get it all planted up nice. And see if there's anything else down here I have to do, but I think that should be it. Probably check on my hole up there, make sure that's still level. And that'll pretty much be it for down here. Well, I know it's not perfectly beautifully smooth, but I'd say that's a huge improvement to what we had going on before. Now we'll just get this disted and get that cover crop out here, and then we can put this back into no-till, and hopefully it doesn't settle anymore. We had some rocks and stuff we buried in here, and that might be kind of part of the reason why it was settling the way it was. But for now it's leveled off, and I guess if it comes to it, you can always come back and level her off some more. I'm gonna head up to the top of the hill where I took that hillside out, make sure that's all looking smooth, and then we should be able to head her out of here. Just got back here with the cat, and I figured I'd go check on the pre-fresh before I go and do anything else. I see we got a couple hot dogs here, so go take care of the fresh cows. It's like 99. I had a baby. How's it going? Looks like you've been cleaning up, huh? I assume that's 99's Pretty sure 99. Had a little Angus theming in her. Little cutesy. Cute buddy. And this heifer had a Holstein. Assume it's a Holstein heifer. What do you think, buddy? Welcome to the world. A little heifer calf. Come on, you want to get up? So, I'm going to go take care of these and move on with the rest of our day. So I'm going to take care of these little guys. What do you think? Maybe my friend? There he goes. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.